Now there is another property which is very important in logarithm, and that is a to the power log x to the base a. Now when we have this same number here and same number at base, then this is simply x. Basically it's a cancellation of inverse functions. So composition of inverse function with the function is always an identity function, which is x. So say for example, if I have 2 to the power log x base 2, so I have this number 2 and I have this base 2, so I'll simply write it as x. Now what if I have this? Suppose I have 9 log x base 3. Now I can write this 9 as 3 square log x base 3. Now I can raise this 2 to the power of x. So this is 3 and log x squared to the base 3. Now exponent and base, they are same, so I'll cancel it. So I'll get this as x square. So let us take an example. So the question is 9 to the power 1 plus log x base 3 minus 3, 1 plus log x base 3 and minus 210 equals 0. So I can write it as 9 into 9 to the power log x base 3 minus 3 into 3 to the power log x base 3 and then minus 210 equals 0. Now I can again write this 9 log x base 3 as 9 and this is 3 square log x base 3. This is 3 log x base 3 minus 210. So again I can take this 2 to the power of x. Now I can cancel 3 with log 3, 3 with log 3. So I can write it as 9x square minus 3x minus 210 equals 0. I can divide by 3 also. So I'll write 3x square minus x 70 equals 0. So I can factorize it as 3x square minus 15x plus 14x minus 70 equals 0. So this is 3x plus 14 x minus 5 equals to 0. So value of x is minus 14 by 3 or value of x is 5. Now when I see this log, I know x cannot take a negative number. So value of x cannot be minus 14 by 3. So the answer to this question is x equals 5. Now another property is we can write a to the power log b base c as b to the power log a base c. So basically if I'll interchange this a and b, then the result will be same. So there will be no change. Now how do we do that? Say for example, I'll say let this is y. Now I'll take log both sides to the base c. Now power of a, we can take it out. Now I can take this number, I can also write it as log. Now I can take this number to the power of b. Now I can cancel log with log, so I'll get y as b to the power log a base c. That is a to the power log b base c is same as b to the power log a base c. So if I'll interchange a and b, there'll be no change. So let us take up an example. So the question is 7 to the power log 5 base 3, 3 to the power log 7 base 5, minus 5 log 7 base 3 and minus 7 log 3 base 5. Now when I interchange 7 and 5 to the base 3, I'll get 5 and 7 to the base 3 and with a minus sign, so that means first and third expression will cancel. In the same way, when I say this 3 7 to the base 5, 7 3 to the base 5 and with a minus sign, it will also get cancelled. So answer to this question will be simply 0. So this is how we use this property. If you like the video, consider subscribing and sharing it with someone you know who might benefit from it. Also, the best way to navigate any topic is through a playlist. Simply go to the channel page, click playlist, and select the topic you wish to study.